Welcome to my channel. My name is Nicole and welcome back. If you are returning, I hope everyone is having a great day. How is everyone enjoying the energies that you're feeling from this Aries new moon solar eclipse? It's quite intense if you ask me. Now, I surely have been feeling it. So let's talk about this new moon solar eclipse. I will be shuffling on camera as we go. There's no piles to choose. This is just a straightforward reading. And let's talk about this new moon solar eclipse falling under the sign of Aries. This is the second lunar cycle in a row to begin in this fire sign. The first was back on March 21st of last month. So having two powerful lunar cycles back to back in Aries indicates an intensity building up around the Aries themes, such as fresh starts, independence, and courageous adventures. The new moon solar eclipse on April 19th, 20th, 2023, depending on where you are in the world, is the first eclipse we have had in Aries since 2015. It's kicking off a new cycle of eclipses that will continue to extend until March of 2025. Now, this Aries new moon solar eclipse will activate a gateway in new opportunities and new pathways. Some of these opportunities may come as a surprise to you, but others may be things we have been working towards for some time now. Aries is a fire sign and the element of fire, which lives in all of us. We all have Aries somewhere in our chart. So you may want to look up where Aries is in your chart during this time. Now, this energy is giving us strength, courage, passion, and determination to persevere. When the element of fire burns too strong, it can lead to anger, frustration, destruction of whatever you're trying to build, or relationships, and being too impulsive or even ego-driven. So balancing your own fire may be a theme here around this eclipse. Now, let's take a deeper dive into the energies behind this beautiful and rare eclipse. I will be using some energy oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards and let's feel the energy. Remember, this is a general reading. May not resonate with all of you and your situations, but let's see. Spirit, let's get a first card for our Aries new moon solar eclipse energy. Spirit, can we get a card, please? Spirit, may we get a card, please, for the Aries solar eclipse? Spirit, may we get a card, please, for the Aries solar eclipse? All right. First card, financial constraints, number 13. Number 46, the thinking man in reverse. This is what the card looks like. But it's in reverse. And we have fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael, number 38. With number 13, financial constraints. Number 13 is like the death card in tarot. And number 13, financial constraints. You may be feeling some restrictions concerning money at this time. You may feel like what you're working on isn't getting anywhere. And for some of you, you're considering throwing in the towel. You've been at it for quite some time. You must have gotten so frustrated here that you may have even lost your cool. And you're getting even frustrated with loved ones. Money may be tight at this time. So you have to pull back on your spending here and be smart about the financial requirements in your life. This is not the time to indulge. So be aware of what's really important and be careful of how you spend your money. Now, there's a big difference between what you need and what you want. And this card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Things will get better. I know that you're probably saying that I've given it my all. I've put in more than enough time. I need to accept this isn't working, but things will get better. And for now, be willing to live more conservatively and always value the money and good things you already have. So look at the things that are working. Look at the opportunity that you have to do what you're doing, to put in the time and the effort. You're being asked to move through this Aries new moon solar eclipse cycle with dignity and awareness, and be open to receiving increasing wealth. That's when money moves to and through your life, bringing benefits not only to you but to everyone around you. Maybe you're having trouble expressing yourself or remembering the right words to say, or what exactly you want to do here in life. You will persevere. You will have achievement and stability, a strong foundation. But right now you need to stand still and be in quiet and turn within to manifest a vision that you want for yourself. You've done the initial work. Reflect on your accomplishments that you have made so far before you can start again. So now is a resting time for you, a moment of learning. Sit back and look at the things you have learned so far. Remember, in the beginning when you started, you didn't have the knowledge you have now. You've practiced, you've grown a great deal. And your financial constraints here, it's just going to be for a time. With the thinking man, number 46. The thinking man, that breaks down, 46 breaks down to 4 and 6 is 10. So you're at the end of a cycle that you have gone through. But with the thinking man in reverse, you're feeling, I'm not thinking straight. I don't know what's wrong with me. You may be feeling tired all the time. You may be feeling this heaviness. You may try to meditate and you're thinking so much in your meditation you can't even meditate here. You can't seem to quiet your mind. You can't seem to focus because you're overthinking. You're at an end of a cycle here and you feel like the cycle for you is continuing. Know that the sun will rise again for you. The last cycle that you went through was a karmic cycle, an ending, a lesson that was learned. You went through a transformation and right now you're still in this in-between stage. Now, know that that ending that happened to you was to make room for a new beginning in your life, to find fulfillment and renewal, to come full circle, to move on, and ask yourself, what have you learned from this last cycle that happened? Are you taking responsibility, or are you wallowing and complaining? Are you stuck reminding yourself of the karmic cycle that you just came out of? Yeah, confirmation. Or are you letting go and moving on here? Now, the thinking man in reverse could represent a male in authority who is not acting in your best interest at this time. But this card reverse is more about you, my viewer, than about others in your life. This card in this position usually indicates that learning and growth are actually a part of your own path, and you're not heeding the call. You may feel like you're stuck in limbo. You may be in hermit mode. Some of you are even being stubborn. You just don't want to see anymore. You just don't want to know. You're questioning if you should still keep moving forward with your plans, your goals. For some of you, even a relationship. But you're not heeding the call. You felt like you've put in the work, but you're not seeing any results. You want to make a career out of what you're doing, but it doesn't seem to be falling together for you, despite the fact that you have put in the time, the effort, and funds. Some of you are giving up on your spiritual career altogether and giving up your wings. Now, some of you may be destined to be a therapist, a teacher, a writer, a publisher, a psychic medium, or healer of some sort. Your soul longs to serve in this capacity, and your soul is yearning. You know that your soul is yearning because you prayed about this. You prayed about doing more. You know there's something else that you have to do. You feel the nudging in your heart and soul. There is something big that is waiting for you, and you feel this. Whether professionally or just in your own personal life, but something seems to be blocking your way. And to be honest with you, it's you. You're blocking your own manifestation here. You're blocking your own growth. You're blocking your own miracles. You're blocking your own gifts. But now is the time to break through. Break through it all and move in this direction of positivity now. Okay, no more sitting on the sidelines, no more wallowing in the past of what didn't work out and your past disappointments. Now is the time to lift yourself up and continue on your journey and move in the right direction that you know intuitively is meant for you. Somebody's arguing outside now. I don't know if you guys hear them, but it's just a sign of the times here with these energies. Now, remember what you've learned during your growth period. You'll be able to share with others, often adding your own compassion and personal wisdom. So you will learn new things moving forward. We're always learning, always growing, always healing. It is safe and comfortable for you to open up and share your experiences with others. You may feel like you have to be on the go all the time in order for things to work. But it doesn't always work that way, because you don't want to produce shady work. You don't want to say the wrong things. With number 38, 38 breaks down to 11, a master number. The fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. And look at all this green here. The master number 11 is the spiritual messenger. And that's you. You are the spiritual messenger. You're here to uplift others and inspire others. You're here to birth new ideas. Some of you are really in for a career change and a birth going on, a birth of a new child for some of you. Now is the ideal time to start over again with new views and new ideas. Know that new opportunities will come in for you. But now is the time to have a fresh start, a fresh look at something you have been doing. To keep on doing it. To keep on persevering and moving forward. Most of you are going to be mentors and guides for others by standing in and sharing your own truth and experiences from your past. Now, you are a person that follows your intuition, and you're highly spiritual here. This is indicating that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. So you need to give yourself a lot of self-love at this time. Have some compassion for yourself. You're really beating up on yourself here about something that did not work out. It can also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place here. And Archangel Raphael wants you to call on him with this situation. You cannot do it on your own. Now, there's some disappointment that has taken place. He wants you to let go of your disappointment. He wants you to forgive and hand the situation off to him. And he will come in and help you heal your heart space. Archangel Raphael is reminding you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you deserve to hear from others. Say it to yourself. Encourage yourself to pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start again. Know that as you do so, the light from your heart center will shine. The universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. So a lot of healing needs to take place here. A lot of healing. Let's get a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I forgot to mention, guys, we're only doing Oracle in this reading. Okay, that was quick. Feast of Plenty, Choices and Other Consequences, number 20. And 20 breaks down to 2, where balance is needed. Choices, decisions, duality, partnerships, relationships, collaboration. You need to flow in your personal power and wisdom. Now, don't debate the right or wrongs here. Who was right? Who was wrong? This situation is wrong. This shouldn't be happening to me. How could that have happened? Instead, just choose. In the choosing is the seed of experience, and that is what is necessary now. If you've been feeling sour, bitter, angry, upset, know that all that matters is the experience that you had and what you have learned from it. And what choices are being offered to you right now? Now, I only have one warning here. Avoid making the same mistake again. If it keeps you hungry with these financial constraints here, if it keeps you feeling stuck and stagnant, if it keeps you in pain and sadness, if something didn't feel good or does not bring you what you have promised for yourself, do not choose it again. The experience will only repeat itself again and again here, and you will have more than a bad feeling in your heart or a bad taste in your mouth. Okay, let's get some Moonology cards. Spirit, let's get a card for our April, for our Aries new moon, solar eclipse. Let's get a card for the Aries new moon, solar eclipse. Be bold and make the first move, cardinal moon. Prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. Bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius. So know that now is time to be bold and make the first move. Be your own boss. Even take matters into your own hands. Now, cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organization. Know that you're going to need to be all these things in order for your ideal resolution or position in your situation to change. How much do you really want this to work? Now, if you're worried about moving forward, be less passive. Take an assertive approach to steering your events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way. So be bold, follow your heart and your emotions. Listen to your body. Listen to the signs that you are being given intuitively. And avoid moving recklessly or moving too fast. Call on Archangel Raphael for help. He wants to help you here. Now, the cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. Remember, we all have these signs in our charts, but these are the signs that's coming up, that's feeling this energy the most. So know that something new is starting for you. And it's quite possibly that you need to take a lead on it, a lead approach on whatever it is that you're doing, as it's a general read for all of us. Now, with prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. You could be a Taurus watching this. Now, this is coming up when you're inquiring about a financial matter and you have the financial constraints here, or when you're doubting your self-worth. Now, know that you have what you want. You already have everything that you need. You're just wondering what to do with it and how to go about it. Now, this comes down to the law of attraction, to value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance in your life. You can manifest financial abundance here. You can create abundance. Now is a good time to put in like a 12-month financial plan for yourself. This card is also a signal of a new start, of a new relationship for some of you. So if you are wondering, am I ever going to meet anyone? A new relationship is ahead. And some of you that are already in union, this is saying sexier times. Sexier times are happening for you. You're getting into each other. You're getting in deeper with each other. So if you've been wrestling with something for a long time, know that this new moon energy is a sign to not give up. don't give up, not just yet. Okay, don't give up just yet. That's what this is saying. This is what this reading is saying. Don't give up just yet. Don't give up on the idea of meeting someone new. Don't give up on this project. Don't give up on your spiritual calling. Now, some of you need to take it easy. You really do. You need to take it easy on yourself. Time out. Give yourself a break here so you can regroup. Healthy body is a healthy mind. And know that you will soon be able to afford the things you're dreaming of in life. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. So just take some time out to pamper yourself at this time. And some of you may want to start a new savings account that puts away funds just for certain things that you want to do in life. This Aries new moon is a time to work your magic to create the money that you want so that you can have the creative comforts you want. Now, with bringing love into the situation, like I said, some of you, there's a new relationship on the horizon. And for some of you, this is saying that you just need to bring love into a certain situation that you're going through. Love for yourself, compassion for yourself. Maybe some of you have been having it out with your partner and you need to bring more love into that situation. Here with the new moon in Aries, it is all about love here and progress. So this is a time to move forward and not look back, because change is on its way and it could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want, it depends on whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently or on your own. But be loving towards yourself. Not too problematic, okay? Not too problematic. Don't look at everything like it's a problem here, because time may be of the essence. This is an electric time here. Certainly there is a sense here that you need to let go of the past and move forward towards your future, and as soon as possible here, because you've been letting a situation bother you for way too long. For some of you, from last year. Since this year has begun, you haven't been moving forward because you haven't let go of what happened. You need to be more detached from that situation. Now, if you would only think outside the box, it will bring you solutions. Think of ways to uplift yourself here. Think of ways that you can change in order to move forward. Now, this Aries new moon solar eclipse is a sign of invention. This energy is a little brittle, so it makes you feel like you're doing things alone as an individual. You may try to feel emotionally detached from the situation, but it keeps coming back around. So dropping what no longer resonates with you will work well with this energy. Let's get some soul journey. Let's see, where are you going with all this? Let's get a card, Spirit, for my Aries. That's too many, but should I take it? Wow, okay. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see what we have here. Got a lot of cards here. First card, balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Yes, there's a lot of balance that's needed here. With all that's going on, you need to ground. And you may say, I just ground not too long ago. You got to ground almost every day with this energy. And know that balance brings a sense of stability. You can feel the stability after you ground into almost every area of your life. Sometimes when you look at a situation objectively, you will resonate with one side more than the other. So try not to view either as good or bad, but simply recognize it as a lesson. So know that balance is needed for you, especially if you're feeling stuck. You will reap the benefit of insight and compassion. Next card. Abundance. You will be coming into abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Now, always remember that you are spirit, and spirit is all about creation. And spirit is saying yes, but your ego is the one that is saying no. Now, in order to have abundance in all areas of your life, you must create the space of receiving and know that you are deserving of anything your heart desires. The more you can release these limited beliefs and ways of thinking and worrying, the more you are open to receiving the flow of the universe. So allow yourself to have fun. Take much needed rest when necessary, and manifest what you want in your life. And enjoy the process. Yeah, enjoy the process here. Because by embracing a positive mindset, you are opening the doors to unexpected abundance. And this is abundance in all ways here. Okay? Abundance in all ways, in all areas of your life. Mentally, physically, emotionally. So embrace that positive mindset of if one door closes, another door will open to unexpected abundance. Now, it is natural to have abundance in your life, and you must realize that any thoughts of limitedness may have come from either a past life or a life condition you have chosen to overcome. Some of you could have received this way of thinking and programming from the environment you grew up in, ways you were taught when you were young. Maybe you were told you wasn't good enough or smart enough from your peers and family members growing up. So know that now is the time to begin to live with the realization that you are worthy of having abundance in every aspect of your life, and stop manifesting the things that you don't want. Next card. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. Okay. Look at it as a period of growth here. You're in a period of growth. You're learning. You're getting better at what you're doing. Haven't you noticed? You're getting better at what you're doing. You're learning here. So go easier on yourself. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. Know that the lesson is to be aware of the events and situations in your life and recognize them for what they are. Sometimes we just need to let things go and not dwell on it. It is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. Now, a lot of you are allowing the constant chatter in your brain to distract you from the signs and the direction that Spirit has left for you to follow on your path. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that you are given and have already been given. Let's get another card. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the sight of awareness. Yeah, some of you have been in denial about a situation, and you're just allowing it to interfere with your goals, your life purpose. You are struggling to let it go. You're in denial about it. But know that now is the time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this time. Burying your fears and resentments is not the way, because they do not die. They fester and cause disease within you. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light with love and compassion, you will rid them from your life. Now, it may bring you pain and heartache to reflect on this situation, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. And what I mean by suppressing is turning to other coping methods to deal with your pain that's unhealthy, or throwing yourself into your work to distract you from dealing with it, being ungrounded, and just being outright in denial. Now, this denial will keep growing and spread and manifest until you do something about it, to examine them and release them with love and grace. And that's where Archangel Raphael comes in. He wants you to call on him to help you release what is no longer serving you with love and grace. So whatever it is for you, you call in Archangel Raphael, you let him know that I want to release this with a love and grace into the light to be transmuted for my highest good. Not to sound like the Mandalorian, but this is the only way. This is the way to become whole and healthy in your life. So learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Just deal with them as they come and take all the time you need to transmute them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now, in the here and now. So don't hinder yourself by having emotional outbursts or reminding yourself of what didn't work out, or reminding yourself of your past wrongs and disappointments. Next card. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Some of you are really worrying about your situation, and it's putting a lot of stress on you. You're so worried that you're thinking about all different scenarios that can go wrong. Now, know that worrying is a waste of an emotion, okay? It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. So when you spend too much time and energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of your very own soul. So worrying destroys your hopes, your dreams, your faith, and excitement. So remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which brings positive outcomes. So worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for negative results. That's all it does here. So ask yourself, what unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you right now? And examine them with light and love. Help your soul release them. Be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power lies. So let's stop worrying and start moving in a more positive direction here. Next card. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So know that there's no need to envy anyone's progress, anyone's abilities, anyone's success, anyone's finances, okay? because you must learn to accept that the obstacles in your life has been chosen by you. To be jealous of the soul path of another is to doubt your own ability to judge what is best for you. You have chosen this life and these circumstances for a reason. And by disregarding that and following in the footsteps of another, you are only setting yourself up for confusion and disappointment. You never truly know what is going on in another person's life and what personal challenges he or she may have been facing to get where they are. So to be envious is really a fool's game. Be authentic to your inner voice, because only you know what is in your best interest. If you don't follow your own path, you will have to reincarnate again in an attempt to learn your original lessons again. And I personally have been back several times myself. Okay, next card. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. So you're going to be coming out of the worry. You're going to get that much needed balance. You're going to gain abundance. You're going to leave this envying others alone and find the pride and love yourself. And see yourself in everyone. And be grateful for the people you have met along your journey. Okay? Wow. I guess all those cards were well needed here. Let's get another card from Work Your Light. Let's get a card, Spirit, for the April new moon solar eclipse. Gotta work your light. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Healing. Rewriting the future. Okay, so this can be an ancestral pattern that has been passed on by generation to generation, a pattern that your whole family have been held back in the past. If you look back in the past and your mother, your grandmother, your great-grandmother, you're breaking the chain here. And you're going to heal from your past and past lives. You're rewriting the future. And you're being called to heal your family line, your family tree, and free yourself from living the life of your ancestors. And this could mean letting go of old patterns and way of thinking. You don't have to stay where you are. So heal the trauma from your past that is not even yours. And observe old ways of being that no longer serve you here. You're carrying emotional trauma for up to several generations back here, I'm hearing. This is why family patterns can be the hardest to break. And this is what you're going through. You're breaking ancestral patterns. Your own healing can cause another person to choose healing. And then your energy is freed up. You are being guided now to look at your life and decide how you want to be. What ways of being or patterns are you ready to free yourself from here? What part of your future do you want to rewrite? So break the chain. Break the patterns. Break that cycle that keeps playing itself over and over and over again. Now, Spirit is giving you another chance to let something go here. Call in Archangel Raphael to give you that healing. And call in Archangel Michael to cut any cords, any energetic cords to anyone or any situation in your past. Let's keep going here. I keep hearing, keep going. So let's get some crystal angels. Okay, let's get a card from Crystal Angels. Let's see what the angels have to say about all this. Yeah. Let's get a card for the April new moon solar eclipse. Ooh, that one flew out. Okay. Opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. Oh my gosh. This is you regardless of gender. You're shining and beaming. Look at you. Look at your aura. And you're getting so many downloads from spirit. They're just coming into your crown chakra. So let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. You're being encouraged here to move forward. So you're being guided here to shine your light. Now is a time to reveal your personality and speak up, speak your truth, and shine brightly. Now, this is coming to those of you who have been hiding your light for fear of being too much. You're being guided by Spirit to show that you're larger than life side. Spirit wants you to laugh more and express your opinions freely. Dress boldly and don't hold back. You're being guided to inspire others and shine their light through your living example. Spirit also wants you to clear any anger you've been repressing from a past relationship that's coming up here again for some of you. Some of you need to take a healthier approach in your marriage where hidden resentment has negatively affected your romantic life and friendship within your partnership. So please take heed to this advice. Seek counseling or meditation, as I advised here, with calling in Archangel Raphael to bring any healing and resolution to your marriage. And if you can pick up the opal stone can amplify hidden wishes and feelings as well as your intentions for manifesting. So pick up an opal crystal or opal stone rather to help you with this area. Wow. And I'm going to end the reading on this note. Let's get a lasting message, though. Let's get a lasting message from the angels concerning this new moon and this solar eclipse. Let's get a lasting message on this April new moon solar eclipse. Let's get a message here. When you live in the moment, you will discover delight in simple things. There we go again, living in the moment. Live in the moment. Let's put the past behind you and live in the moment, the sweet moment that everything, knowing that everything will be okay. So look at the past as a growing experience. Put it all behind you. Leave behind the worrying. You have a lot of abundance coming forward if you let go of the past and allow yourself to heal. And stop being in denial about your play in all of it. Stay balanced and choose self-love with everything you do in life. Choose self-love. Have compassion for yourself. Call in Archangel Michael to cut any cords to any past traumas, situations, persons. And once you are balanced and grounded, you can start to think clearly again. And that was your Aries new moon solar eclipse reading for April 2023. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.